Hi, and welcome to Discovering DataFlex with me, Johan Brodfeldt. 2 videos back, I made a video about the parent combo box, and I also asked if you wanted to have a video where I make one combo box dependent on the content of another one. And there was someone who wanted that, so why not? Let's make it. And we have this view, our regular view, and I've selected this category. This is a regular combo. So if I select a renovation here, for instance, I would like the obsolescence, which is a parent web combo, to remove this new. So if renovation is selected here, I should not be able to select new, for instance. And the way I'm going to do this, you will see that I can pick multiple filters and do other things as well. You could get data from other locations or stuff. So we're going to start out doing this using the data dictionaries. I won't do it with manual data loading, but I will show you how. It's not that complicated when we get to it. So where do we start if we want to do something like this? Well, let's go in here and start by finding the category. And in our category, we would like to add a procedure on change, something like this. And in order for this to work, we also need to set AB server on change to true. Otherwise, the on server event won't trigger in DataFlex. And what we want to do now is first, we want to make sure that the data dictionary is constrained in a correct way for the obsolescence. And then we want to make sure that the obsolescence component is updated. So what we do is we send a rebuild constraints of obsolescence DD. And when that is done, we want to do a send. And here's a bit tricky actually, because if we go down to obsolescence and look at the help for the parent combo, we can see that the methods in here are add combo, fill from DDO, and refill. And refill triggers the onfill event where we manually use the add combo item to fill the list. So that's always an option. But I would expect the fill from DDO to actually do the trick. The problem is that that is not working. If we go in here and look at the combo, web parent combo first, we have the fill from DDO here. It goes in and it correctly relates and everything, and it uses the relationships, but it does not update the interface. So it's like there's a little detail missing here, and we can find it where it actually works in combo in the refill, because the refill actually calls this fill from DDO and onfill. So you can use the refill for both if you like, because this one will just replace everything you did with the data dictionaries. And then it sends a client action to fill the data. And that is key. Otherwise, it won't update the interface. So in our item, we should actually not go by the documentation and use the fill from, we should use the refill of, and now we want to refill of the obsolescence stage. So that's the, but we're not done yet, because this only triggers when we actually change the event or change the category. So now we have a trigger that reacts when we change this. But what if I go from here to here? Now I want all of them to show. And if I go back again to here, where it says renovation, I would like the new to be removed. And the way to do that is to go into the item data dictionary. And we have the item data dictionary here. And there were some shortcut key where you could get directly down to the end. I don't remember that one. And here we do a procedure on post find. And I've been trying to put this on all different places, but on post find seems to be the one that works best. See, I can just go down here and copy this and put this here. Now there's only one thing missing, and that is the actual constraint where we decide what to show and why we want to show it. And we do that in the obsolescence. And here we do a procedure on constraint. And we want to set, say, string. Oh, we actually have something similar down here. So we want to use a similar constraint. We can just copy this code. And instead of this one, we want to set renovation. And if it's a renovation, we want to have a regular constraint obsolescence.id not equals 2. No, 1 is, yeah, 1 is new. So we should set this one to 1. And now let's run and see what happens. Refresh the page. And we don't have any new here. We can switch. And now new is there. We can go back. And new is gone. Now we switch to another item. And we got new here. We switch back. And new is gone. So that is working. If I were to use the DD, stop this one, easy to find. Let's see, so if I were to use the fill from DDO. You see, if I have this fill from DDO, it won't work. So I need to set it refill. Refill. And down here. There you go. So this is the actual solution to this. What we could do and now is procedure onfill, and we can just place a debugger here so we can see that if I recompile and change anything here, we get into this onfill, and here we can completely change the number of elements in the list. So we can use the add combo item. All right. That's it for this little video. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.